Hey guys, so it's your girl, Story Tori. So I told you guys that I had a story for you guys about my job, but before we get into this video, first of all, I have a new phone, so I definitely can tell the difference. When I post this, I'm gonna look back at it, but it seems like my lighting is much better. Secondly, um, as always, I'm gonna need you guys to do these three things. One, if you're not subscribed, I'm gonna need you to hit that button and be subscribed. I'm cool, you're cool, you are definitely fit here. Secondly, I'm gonna need you to like this video. I know you have not yet watched this video, but trust me, as the video moves along, you will like it. Thirdly, I'm going to need you to leave me a comment. This is how I'll know you're my true supporter. And also, I just enjoy reading you guys' comments and responding. So, I thought no better place to tell this story than at work. So, this is going to be, I guess, a semi-mukbang. So, I'm eating, you guys. Now, you know I'm a vegetarian, so it's got to be on the healthy side. But I'm eating an apple and a wheat bagel with 2 things of cream cheese. I love cream cheese. So I returned back to work from FMLA, and so let me back it up a little bit. Before I returned back to work, I sent my manager an email because I was getting numerous of phone calls from employees asking me, are you still going to be like our manager? And I just thought it was very ironic for them to ask me that. So that right there was like a red flag to me. So I emailed my manager saying, has anything changed about my title or my position? He emailed me back saying that he's on vacation. Okay, about another 3 weeks went by. I did not get a response. So I emailed him again, saying, hi, are you off for vacation? I just was wondering when I come back. I don't want any surprises. So this time, he emailed me that I need to meet with him before coming back. That was another red flag. So I came and met with him about 2 days before I returned back from FMLA. He explained it to me like this. Instead of having, because there's 2 supervisors for the cafeteria. There's a morning one, which is me, and then there's an afternoon one, which is my coworker that you saw in my last video. So he explained to me that there's no need at this point for supervisors. We just want a front of house manager. So I'm like, okay, where does that leave me at? Because before I left on FMLA, he mentioned to me something similar, but he mentioned that he had me as a candidate and that I could start training for that position because he sees so much potential in me. So I'm like, okay, well, are you saying that position will be mine or what? So as we got to talking, he basically informed me that he felt the person who has been covering for me, that I was told a temporary worker, she's more qualified for this position than me. Once again, where does that leave me? So he was like, well, you can kind of like be her second eyes, and if something's wrong, you would go straight to her and let her know. If you see like the cashier's talking too much, or if someone's not back from break, or a customer has a complaint, everything, you would go to her. Okay, mind you guys, I'm the one who trained her when she first came here, so I'm like not cool with that at all. But then what really gets me is that he says, well, she'll be doing all the office things, so it really won't be a need for you to be there. I know you guys saw me slickly lick my lips, like I was looking, my lips was a little ashy. So he's like, instead of having like an office, I'll have you on register 3. You know how long, you guys, it's been since I've been on a register? And it's not that I'm too good for anything. It's that I've been with this company for 10 years, and I've worked so hard to get where I'm at right now, away from the register. And I'm gone for 3 months to take care of my mom, and you throw me right back on it. Then he says that basically all the titles and the duties that he has me doing now, it's more like a cashier. And he's like, well, don't worry, I'm not changing your pay, but that's not the point. Like, I used to manage these guys, and now you're asking me to be their co-worker. How do you think that makes me feel? Not to mention all the hard work I put in for 10 years, all the dedication, all the late hours, and like, you don't appreciate any of that. Not to mention, if I'm being completely honest, I have nothing against the girl who he hired. She's a sweetheart. She really is. But I don't feel like she's more qualified than I am, if that makes any sense. I don't feel like, I mean, if I'm being honest, like, when someone's like, I want to say the bomb diggity bomb about their job, and she's good, but I'm good too, so I don't see what he sees. He makes it seem as if she's so much way more qualified than me. I don't see that, no. So that leads me to look for a new job, basically. So I've been looking like crazy, but then also I've been telling myself, because at one point I was like breaking my neck to try to get interviews. But then I also been telling myself, in 2019, I made a promise to myself, I am not going to overly stress over anything, especially things I have no control about. So I'm still looking for a job, but in the meantime, this is just a small portion of my life. I am not going to sit here and cry over spilled milk. They don't appreciate me. They're thinking about the company or themselves more than they care about me as an individual. And it's just time to move on, but I'm not going to dwell or beat myself up or say, I couldn't control that I needed to take FMLA. So if I had to do it all over again, I would. And if that means losing my position to take care of my mom, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm just trying to maintain my cool, stay stress-free about this whole situation. And in the meantime, still be looking for another job. You guys know me, and I'm a very spiritual person. And I know some of my viewers are maybe not. They're like, okay, you don't have to talk about God every time, but that's just me. And I've prayed on the matter, but what I've been taught from the scriptures is, once you've prayed about something, once you've brought your anxieties to God, and He knows your problems better than you do, because He knows you very well, then after that, you have to patiently wait. Things don't happen like this, but eventually Jehovah will step in. So I just been trying to put my trust in God, do everything I can do on my behalf, and after that, what more can I do? Hey guys, so I'm back. So this time it's my lunchtime instead of my breakfast, and I'm gonna give you a preview of what I'm eating. It's like a combination of a lot of sides. So this is what I'm eating. See if I can get a good picture here. So I'm not sure if that was a good picture or not. The sun is like beaming where I'm sitting at. But so I came back real quick. Hold on. Don't you hate when that happens and like your lip gloss makes that like white layer? But so what happened is, one of the jobs I applied for, they reached out to my manager, and so today he came and was like, we need to talk. You didn't tell me you were looking for a new job. And so I explained to him, I told him, well, you basically kicked me to the side when it comes to management, and you kind of like giving me responsibilities as I'm a cashier, and I work too hard. So I told him I'm not feeling it, and I just think it's for that reason it's time to move on. So he was like, it's not that. He was like, let's just talk. Let's sit down and talk about this. So I'm really anxious to know what is there to talk about. I mean, at this point, like I don't even have a key to what was my office anymore. All in or I'm all out. You know, you're not gonna play manager with me when you want to. So yeah, so we'll see what will be said when me and him talk. So this is plantains. Can you see it, you guys? Here we go, right here. With some carrots on it. So I definitely have been eating more exotic foods since I've worked here. Basically, I eat a lot of things that are popular in the Latino culture because my whole building consists of that culture more so than anything. We have a few Jamaicans, but and we also have a very few Chinese, Asian, but a majority of this whole building consists of people from Peru, El Salvador, Guatemala, those type of places. So yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just sticking to what I said. I'm gonna stay stress-free. I'm gonna think about my baby and how excited I am gonna get to be off today and run home to her. So, all right, you guys, ladies, gents, whoever, stay strong.